The rejected stone. Tessa had lived with her aunt, Auntie Nana, for as long as she could remember. After losing her parents at a tender age, she became part of a home that never truly felt like hers. A life filled with tears, pain, suffering, and regret. Auntie Nana had 3 daughters, Vian, Rose, and Chilla. They were known in the town for their fine clothes and loud laughter. But behind closed doors, their laughter often carried cruelty. Tessa was different. She had a quiet beauty that did not need expensive dresses. Her skin glowed even under the hot sun, and her smile could soften the hardest heart. People in the market would whisper, "That girl is special." And that was exactly why her cousins hated her. Every morning before the sun rose, Tessa was already awake. Sweeping, cooking, fetching water, washing piles of clothes. Whenever she was outdoors and saw the innocent being mistreated, she would speak up. She could not stand to watch others suffer in silence. Yet, even with her brave spirit, she could not save herself. While the sisters dressed up to visit friends and attend gatherings, Tessa stayed behind. "Beauty without wealth is nothing," Vian would say. "Stay inside," Rose would add. "The world is not for girls like you." Chilla would simply laugh. Auntie Nana never stopped them. Her love was reserved for her daughters alone. She carried her own pain quietly, hiding her tears behind a forced smile. Day after day, she endured the cruelty around her, whispering silent prayers under her breath. Always praying. Always hoping. Believing that one day, her story would change. Every night, when the house was finally quiet and everyone else was asleep, she would kneel beside her bed and pray. With tears streaming down her face, she asked God for help, for strength, and for a better tomorrow. Even when her body ached with exhaustion, she still had to wake up early and continue working without complaint. While her cousins did nothing and spent their days laughing and partying with friends, Tessa remained indoors, scrubbing floors, washing clothes, and cooking meals she was rarely allowed to enjoy. Many nights, she cried herself to sleep, wishing her parents had never left her alone in this world. But deep in her heart, she held on to hope. She kept praying. She kept believing. And she trusted that one day, somehow, her tears would turn into joy, and she would finally live the happy life she dreamed of. Tessa suffered greatly. Each day felt heavier than the one before. From sunrise to sunset, she worked tirelessly, her small hands never resting. One afternoon, the town buzzed with news. A wealthy young man named Tim had returned from the city. He was educated, refined, and kind-hearted. Women adjusted their headscarves. Mothers whispered prayers. Fathers hoped. Tim decided to take a walk through town with his cousin brother to see the place he had missed for years. That was when he saw her. Tessa stood outside, sleeves rolled up, washing clothes beside a large basin. The sun rested gently on her face. She was not dressed in silk. She wore no gold. But there was something radiant about her. She laughed softly at something a little child said nearby. Tim stopped walking. "Who is she?" he asked quietly. His cousin looked surprised. "That's Tessa. She lives with Auntie Nana. Poor girl, life hasn't been kind to her." Tim did not respond. But something had already taken root in his heart. When the sisters heard that Tim had noticed Tessa, jealousy burned like fire. They mocked her more. They doubled her chores. They locked her inside whenever visitors came. They spread rumors in town. But destiny does not bow to envy. One evening, Tim returned, not alone, but with elders from his family. He asked properly about Tessa. He asked about her character. He asked about her heart. And the town spoke. She is respectful. She is hardworking. She is pure. She carries grace. For the first time, Auntie Nana was silent. The same girl they had hidden was now being sought openly. The sisters tried one last time to disgrace her during a small gathering. They gave her torn clothes to wear and sent her out to serve guests, hoping she would look unworthy. But as Tessa stepped into the courtyard, something unexpected happened. The wind lifted gently. The sun softened. And she walked with dignity no fabric could hide. Tim stood up. In front of everyone, he said, "A stone that builders rejected can still become the cornerstone." Silence filled the air. He turned to Tessa. "I see your strength. I see your heart. And if you will allow me, I would like to build my future with you." Tears filled her eyes, not of pain, but of release. Months later, Tessa left the same house she once cried in, not in shame, but in honor. She did not leave with bitterness. She left with grace. For the girl who was hidden became the one celebrated. The one who was rejected became the chief cornerstone. And the sisters? They finally learned that beauty fades, wealth can fail, but character builds kingdoms. To watch more of our interesting videos, press the subscribe button on your screen and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our latest dramas.